judge could soon put a major roadblock in President Obama's plans. Now, the president put a 6-month freeze on deepwater drilling. However, 32 oil companies are challenging the ban in federal court, trying to have the drilling freeze overturned. The judge in Louisiana says he will make a ruling in the case as early as tomorrow. Texas Congressman Pete Olson joins us live. He introduced legislation to lift the offshore drilling moratorium. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Greta. How are you doing tonight?
I'm very well. All right, we're talking about deep water drilling because the more shallow water drilling is still going on. In terms of your legislation, do you have any idea how many rigs it involves or how many people working on these rigs?
33 rigs are involved in this, Greta. And as you know, this is the largest oil spill in American history. And we've got community citizens along the Gulf Coast which are, facing some economic challenges, particularly in the seafood business and the tourism, the hotel business. And we can't forget that 11 people died on this rig. Unfortunately, our government, and the Obama administration in particular, have put down a 6-month moratorium preventing those 33 rigs from drilling for any more oil. And this turns an economic challenge into an economic disaster. And that's why I've introduced bipartisan legislation to Congress to end this moratorium and start drilling again.
All right, now there's also, so it's really sort of a three-prong going on tonight. There's your bill in the House, Senator Vitter's bill in the Senate, and you've got this lawsuit looking for a TRO, a temporary order from the federal judge to the Obama administration to cut off their moratorium. When you say yours is bipartisan, can you give me some idea of how many Democrats you have who so far have said that they'll go along with you?
Well, my bill is a companion bill with Senator Vitter's, but Charlie Melancon, the senator from Louisiana, is on the bill. Senator Henry Cuellar from my home state of Texas is on my bill as well. And this is an important bill for America. Right now, in my district, I have a guy who has an ownership interest in 2 of the rigs that are out there in the Gulf right now. They're incurring about $500,000 to $1 million per day, Greta, to maintain those rigs, and they can't do that indefinitely. They're going to look to take them overseas. They've been approached by Australia, Brazil, and Western Africa, and they're going to take those jobs and take them overseas.
Do you have any way of knowing, MMS has been so unsuccessful in ensuring the safety, obviously, among other problems that they have. Do you have any way of knowing that, for instance, the blowout preventers work on these other 33 rigs? Any way to guarantee that they have been, inspected, that they've got all the sort of redundancy that's necessary to make sure they're safe? Because you got a lot of people who are very worried because that damage down there is extensive.
Yes, ma'am.